Yeah, absolutely. We're going to be starting off the night with some challenger. We got wheelchairs versus fusion going on here. We've got Frost. We got the Wheelman. Is that Who Isom? And Vika over on the wheelchair side of things. And then for fusion, we've got Sean Lynch TTV. Shout out for the TTV there. Mr. Super Sanic, Razor Elite, and DCT GTI. My word, let's hope that they don't get out there and actually score many goals because that is just absolutely a mouthful. But with that being said, I think we're about ready to rock and roll. It's going to be a series of 4. For those of you that are new to RSC, we're just going to be playing 4 games regardless of how they go. It is not a best of set. So with that being said, we're getting everyone loaded into the game here. In a brief moment, we should get into kickoff. K-Flip, we're going to be starting off with Challenger tonight for this doubleheader. Get us going.
All right, let's go. Challenge my matchups. This is right down my alley. Mr. Super Sanic with a shot on target off the crossbar and out. Follow-up shot coming in, but it's a big whiff coming out. Another whiff coming out, and now it's over to the blue side. We have wheelchairs in the blue, fusion in the orange. Uvasem gets blocked. And there's a big whiff on defense, and GTI. Oh my goodness, you're right. That is a mouthful.
I said not to score, and then I caster curse it before the series even began. My word, coming out with a vengeance. I was over here talking slander on the DCT GTI, and then they come out and just immediately put me to shame, getting one on the board immediately. It's going to be a bit of a feeler game starting off here, but it's not looking like Fusion wants to deal with that whatsoever. Coming out here, got quite a vengeance, a lot of pressure started, and good opportunities, making sure that offensive press is leading to a goal twice in a row now.
That was a great pass from Sanic, and Karshan was able to put it in. I'm just gonna, we're gonna have to
oh my.
Vika's gonna score that. I'm just gonna say we have to shorten all of these names. Vika's gonna score a kickoff goal to get it back into 1. It hasn't even been 30 seconds. This is interesting for Challenger.
Yeah, we're gonna see at least a 27-goal game here if this continues the way that it is. Let's see if the team can settle down. It's a lot of high-flying action so far. That tends to happen in these feeler games. Teams don't really necessarily know how to stop what the press is going to be. And right now, it's looking like it's a lot of really good passing plays, finding each other on the field from the fusion side of things. Wheelchair able to shut it down this time around. It finally doesn't lead immediately into an offensive press and goal. However, it is going to be wheelchairs trying to get the press going here, get it out of the zone, see if they can make something happen, get the tie going back again.
Ooh, look with the flick attempt, but it doesn't happen. Gets blocked by DCT. Uvasem, he's a little awkward, got caught up by Karshan, but Wheelman will get cleared. Karshan's not done though, he tries to get back to the center, but it goes into the fusion possession. As I say that though, Karshan just keeps putting the pressure. All of these all of these boys in the orange keep putting on the pressure. DCT will get his 2nd goal of the game. 3:45 left in the clock. You're right, this is going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah, absolutely. Good read off the backboard there, just waiting patiently. Saw the defender, had a bit of an awkward read there, so sometimes, especially in this tier, you can just send a tester onto the backboard, and a lot of times it'll lead to an open opportunity. But the Wheelman trying to put one back in, DCT stretching up for it, getting the goal line clear, and it's looking like it might convert the opposite direction yet again. The Wheelman keeps it on the goal line. Super Sanic is having none of it.
4-1 for a minute 30 in, Prop. I don't know how to describe these teams. I don't know if it's just their defense are good. I don't know if both teams' defense are bad or if their offenses are just that good. I guess we'll just see how this pans out in the rest of this game.
Yeah, hard to say, because a lot of this is just big transitions so far. Not a lot of clear grabbing the ball and making meaningful touches to get it to your teammate. But, so, so far, it's looking like Fusion are going to be one the better. Let's see if the wheelchair can bring it back.
Ooh, a big demo coming out from the Fusion side, not the Fusion side, the wheelchair side. Mr. Super Sanic tries to get another shot in. Uvasem gets the block. Gets another touch. Karshan is caught awkward. He's flat-footed. Vika will get a touch. It's over to Wheelman, but it gets cleared away by Sanic. And we're back to Uvasem. Bangs it down the field. Not only does it seem like there's a lot of passing plays, for the most part, other than those passing plays, it seems like there's just a lot of back and forth ping pong going on. And as I say that, it's still stuck in the orange half. Fusion are getting really good possession. I'm caster cursing every time I talk.
Yeah, it was a lot of really good pressure there from the wheelchairs, able to get it down onto that orange side of the field like you were saying. But every single time it's looking like Fusion just wants to go for those big booms to clear out the zone, and it's leading to a lot of really good transition from defense to offensive pressure. It's getting past that third man, allowing them to come in, try and get another chance, and more importantly, it's just killing time off the clock. I mean, up by 3, you don't have to do too much extra. You just kind of got to play with this ball, get it side to side. Don't let anyone have clear zone. I mean, if you want to put another one in, go for it. My word, almost another opportunity.
Still, lots of back and forth ping pong going on. Karshan tries to get over, but Wheelman is just there for the interceptions. There's a lot of interceptions coming out from both sides. Now the passing plays seem to be intercepted a lot better. Oh, very dangerous touch from Huvison, but he manages to get out of it. DCT tries to get a pass over Karshan with a very weak touch. Vika will take possession, flicks over one, still has a lot of space on the ball, but I think he has a low boost in the tank. Karshan will get the touch, it's over to DCT. He also misses. Real man goes over to the center. Is there a shot coming? No, it's a whiff coming out. And now it's over to the, oh no, going over to the orange net again. Just a lot of saves. Oh, what is happening? That was a very, very close call from the wheelchairs. But Fusion just keep putting the pressure on. Their speed is just not letting up.
You know, it's really good press there from the wheelchairs to get it down in the orange side and just keep that pressure up, but it's just the last little touch there isn't able to get it completely onto net. We almost saw an own goal come through on the defensive side for the Fusion, but able to keep the score sheet clean still. And again, that's all they really need. 45 seconds remaining. This ping pong back and forth from side to side is going to absolutely favor the Fusion. So let's see if they can continue this. Gonna be a bit of an awkward touch from Karshan trying to get top bins, and bang, top right, putting another one on the board. It's gonna be a possibility for the Brazil setup even at this point. You'd love to see it.
You would love to see it, but don't call it out too early. We don't want to do another caster curse yet again. But I feel like the problem with Fusion right now is that, actually for both teams, they're not controlling the ball at all. I think the wheelchairs are just catching the Fusion just like too far up, like when they're on offense. Now DCT, he gets some control, gets past one, tries to get past another, but he has very low boost. Now he has 0. What's he gonna do with it? He just leaves it for Wheelman on the other side. Final 10 seconds coming down. I don't think it's enough time for wheelchairs to come back. There's another shot. Oh, close. With really good momentum going into the next game. It was another good opportunity, but no, it touches the ground. Fusion take game 1.
And convincingly on top of that, I mean, I feel like I just willed that game into existence saying I hope DCT doesn't do too much, and they come out and they shut me up. 2 on the Fusion above that 400 point line, and Super Sanic very close there, not quite past the cusp, but wheelchairs have what they need to do. They had all of those ingredients to get the pressure down. They had it on the Fusion side for quite some time, but they just couldn't find that final pass to get it towards mid and really put a meaningful shot on. So you'd like to see him kind of spread out a little bit more on the offensive press and just really make that last shot, just put some venom on it and actually get it into the frame there.
Yeah, I think for like the wheelchairs, it was just like bang up field. You need to connect with your teammates. It's 3v3 for a reason. If you connect with those teammates, you're gonna get a lot more possession, and you'll throw off the defense a lot easier.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
as we
Yeah.
get into this game number 2, this is gonna be interesting. Let's see how this goes.
But I mean, 11 shots to what was that, 6? I mean, it's effectively across the board. The pressure was completely there, but just not able to put everything together. So let's see how this second of 4, how this game is going to end up going. Another 5 minutes on the clock. Let's see if the wheelchairs can get the regain going now.
2 whiffs coming out, one from either side. DCT over to Karshan. Can he put another shot in, but it gets blocked away. Now Huvison, a bouncer, but it gets instantly blocked by Super Sanic. Is there a cherry picker there? No. Another shot? No. It seems like they're not expecting the whiffs from their teammates. Now Vika tries to get a long clear. It's not long at all, unfortunately. Oh, but Huvison gets a beat. It tries to go over to the center. Super Sanic will get it passed over to Karshan. Karshan takes possession. gets a gets a fake, I guess, over to the other side. Super Saiyan gets 50. He gets popped up. DCT side flips, just leaves the ball for that wheelchair defender. Now Vika will get another save to add to his stats. Mr. Super Saiyan now over to the corner. He's taking it slow. Can he get to the center? No. It goes over, cleared away to Karshan. But Huvesem just ready for it. Can he double tap?
Double!
No. Is there follow-up coming from Vika? And finally, Fusion have the lead.
We'll call it a bit of a misdirect play there. Looked like they really were able to stretch out for it, but Vika called it from early on, was up for the play as well. Just in case you miss, I've got it. Up by 1. Wheelchairs starting off better here. They were able to absorb some of that offensive press from the early game from the Fusion and able to go the opposite direction and to get a conversion there, starting us off strong. It's not going to be a 6-goal shootout this time. It seems like it's going to be a bit slower. Everyone's starting to settle into this game a little bit more. Let's see what can happen here. Wheelchairs have a good opportunity to start the press. 2 on the backboard, but Karshan's just going to go for the conversion the other way. Awkward touch to the backboard. Wheelman has to send it out. It's just going to be down to Super Saiyan facing backwards, so it's going to be a back and forth at this midfield line. Can they get it past? No. DCT sends it to the side, but it's going to be another opportunity for a press. Not able to get it onto frame. You would have loved to see that one go and get a little bit of insurance going.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more of the back and forth. I do feel like Fusion getting a little bit more control here, but Wheelman tried to get a redirect play there, but he just didn't have enough boost. Now Wheelman again. Ooh, very close opportunities coming out from Fusion this game. Here's another good look, but no, Super Saiyan will take it away. It's over to Wheelman. He's gonna slot it. No, Karshan with a beautiful save to keep him within 1.
Trying to make it happen. This is a good press here. They're getting the defenders off of the goal line. A couple demo attempts you can see streaking through the goal line. Let's see if they have the resources to clear it out of this orange zone. Finally able to get it out, but Vika was actually backward and actually gets a whiff right on the goal line. That was almost an unfortunate roller Karshan opportunity. Just chipped to the side, but this time it's going to be a defender bump going for the other team. Opportunities going both directions, but nobody able to secure that final touch to get that goal just quite yet. Going to remain the 1-0. Wheelman taking it to the side, down under 1. Can they get a pop-up over? Tries to make it happen. Karshan all the wiser to it and shuts it down.
Ooh, there's a lot more pressure coming out from Fusion now. And now DCT, he'll take it by himself, gets blocked by Wheelman. It's over to Vika. It's back over to the orange hat. Huvesem just there for it. He accidentally pancakes it. And Karshan has to deal with Vika in his way. A back pass is a little scuffed, but it ended up working out. Super Saiyan now tries to get control. Huvesem's on him. And it's now going middle. Karshan over to DCT. This is an infield pass play. A rebound coming out from Karshan. What a play coming out from the wheelchairs. Tie game 131.
This is coming out of nowhere here. A DCT down to Karshan, able to get it on the frame there. Beautiful pass off the backboard there. Also, just want a real quick shout out. I'm loving the gold Takumi. Takumi mains unite, able to make it happen. There we go. And it's gonna be big things coming for both teams here. The passing play, good opportunity, good pressure coming from the Fusion side of things. Able to get it down, tying us back up, but wheelchairs know what they need to do. The first on the board, they just got to continue that press.
I love looking at the chat and just seeing like how hyped these Twitch chat members are for their teams. Like if this were a live crowd right now, it would probably be really loud. But anyway, let's get back to the game. Karshan with a pass over to, I think that was Super Saiyan. Yes, it was. And now it's over to the orange half again. Vika tries to get a pass over, but Wheelman with the shot isn't on target. No. Now the wheelchairs have more possession. Wait, that was Fusion. Never mind. Now it goes over to Wheelman. He gets a touch, leaves it for a teammate, but no.
Demo opens it up.
Out. An open net for Super Saiyan. Beautiful demo play coming out, and Fusion. That's Fusion. Fusion have the lead.
Yeah, streaking across there, going after and headhunting the third man there. Beautifully done from Fusion to create something out of almost nothing there. It was really all ball pressure coming from the wheelchairs and not able to get the whole way around it. You can see the touch at the ceiling was a little bit awkward, And so let's see how things are going. And also just want to give a real quick shout out. Happy 71st birthday, Carshawn Lynch. Congratulations for making it to 71. That's why you got to have that gold Takumi for the golden ages of your life. Bicca trying to send one down, has to tie it up in this final 10 seconds. Opportunity in the corner, but it's going to be a double commit coming through for the wheelchairs. Not able to get the Hoy around it. Wheelman setting it up, getting to the backboard. It's going to be high, and it's going to be opportunity down pin from the team and not able to get it under the crossbar. It's going to be another one going the Fusion way.
Absolutely. And I'm really a fan of how Fusion handled that, because wheelchairs had a lot more control, but Fusion just stayed calm, they stayed collected. They did still bang the ball a lot just to the backboard of the blue half, but still they had really good possession. I especially like the pass play, that demo play, to get them in the lead. And big props to Super Sanic for like being involved in both of those plays.
Yeah, absolutely. And this time around, things are looking a little bit more even as far as the shot department. The saves coming through for Fusion are really going to be the big differentiator right now. The shots coming from wheelchairs, not completely. I feel like some of those shots coming through for the score sheet right now, a bit charitable, if we're being honest, as far as what Rocket League's going to give them. Just, but even with that being said, the saves coming through right now, Fusion are just locking it down. They're not allowing those really lethal shots to come through. They're doing what they need to do to keep the goal line clean, and they're transitioning every single time. The one time it wasn't a transition play, really, was that demo play in the back half, and it just well executed, and Fusion coming out and doing work so far.
Absolutely. I want to see wheelchairs. They need to change something. Like something has to change in order for them to get past this Fusion offense, because they should avoid the demos, give them less space, and I think they need to get at least one win, or else it'll be embarrassing to be swept on stream.
Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes it's going to be some stream jitters. Sometimes it's just the other team is just feeling it. There's a lot of opportunities either way coming out. And really, a stream game just starts to set you up for the playoffs. You don't worry about the nerves quite as much. This is really the big stress situation here, especially for these players. So let's see if they can come out, change up the game plan, because right now it's starting yet again. It's going to be the dump and chase from Carshawn, trying to open up that space. It's done well so far for the Fusion side, able to just send it down in that blue half and start to lock down that midfield line. And here it is yet again. Oh my, I thought he missed. I mean, when you're 71, sometimes the aiming's not the best, but this time Carshawn was able to get it the whole way around, going top bins with it. You know what? He really just wanted that top bins placement. Didn't even want to give the goalie a chance.
He went for I think he just tried for the slowest shot ever in RSC. It was a good attempt, but does he have another opportunity? No, it's off the post. Very close for Carshawn. It's his birthday. He seems to be getting a lot of goal opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely. Wonderfully done to get one on the board starting us off here. Let's see if the tide is going to end up changing here. Opportunity to the backboard, not able to convert. And third man, a little bit too far back. That really is what I'm seeing as the differentiator right now for wheelchairs. They get the opportunities, but the third man, a little bit too deep. They're not really going in and sending the house. And here it is again. Second man in that time was a little bit awkward. You just gotta get pressure on that ball. You gotta get in there, not allow these big clears to come down, because here it is. DCT just bought so much real estate on the field. This time, it's going to go back, and Super Sanic waiting patiently on the goal line yet again, not allowing the ball to just trickle through.
Infield pass over, but it gets blocked by DCT. Vika now, he gets possession. He might be able to flick over one, but no, it got popped too high, and Sanic is able to punish for it. Now Sanic over to Carshawn. Carshawn, can he reach this ball? It gets popped down, but Huvison was waiting for it. Now DCT, now ball just constantly over in the wheelchair's half. Again, Carshawn gets beat out. Now it's over to DCT. He just gets it to the right side of no man's land, so that both teams could recollect with a shot coming what Vika has to save. Super Sanic now with the setter. Wheelman, he gets whiff. Thankfully, his teammate Huvison was right there. Sanic with an awkward touch. He has no chances. Is this a shot coming? It is for Huvison. And there's a tie game with 2:35 left.
Yeah, Super Santa getting a little bit ahead of the ball there, trying to do a lot with not a lot of boost, and you can see the awkward touch ended up being a pass the opposite direction. Good job taking advantage, making sure you're going to get those rare opportunities to just walk one in. Able to do so and tie us back up at the halfway mark. See if the wheelchairs can continue this pressure. It's been few and far between, but they have been able to make it happen when they've needed to keep things close. But can they close it out?
That was a nice play from Karshan. He missed the ball, but ended up Goomba stomping the opponent. And as I speak of Goomba stomping, that was a great Goomba stomp on the ball that threw off like everyone in the pitch. DCT now. He has possession of the ball. He has Wheelman in his way, who's able to beat him. It's gonna hit the corner. Super Saiyan is there waiting. He gets blocked by Vika. He just steals the boost and gets out of the play. Wheelman now off the corner. Can he read it? No, he backs off. Leaves it for a teammate, and Super Saiyan gets another save. Now DCT over to a sub teammate, but no, it just gets past two defenders. He stays on the ball. There is a teammate waiting, but ooh, what a huge demo coming out from Wheelman. Now Vika on the ball. It's just a lot of back and forth. Once again, Uvasem with the shot goes left side. Now DCT has all the time in the world. As I say that, Wheelman is just speedy. Vika now to the right side. Uvasem with a shot. It's on target, but it's slow enough so that DCT can get there. Counter-attack opportunity. Gets popped away by Wheelman. Now DCT again. DCT's just all over the place right now. Uvasem. He gets one touch, he gets two touches, he gets past Super Saiyan, makes him awkward, but Super Saiyan just demos him as a punishment.
Yeah, it's been a lot of really good pressure coming through. I'm starting to see now it's finally the wheelchairs are sending in their second man. They're not allowing this pressure, allowing these big boomers to come through for free. It's going to be an opportunity here yet again. A lot of open space. DCT doesn't get a hold of it, but neither does Wheelman. So it is going to be two in this back corner. Karshan not having any of it, shuts it down quick. Wheelman at the midfield line, trying to create a pressure in the waning moments. We're down to the final 30 seconds, and it's going to be a double whiff on the backboard. Karshan comes through and shuts it down. I mean, when you live to be 71, you can sometimes just see into the future, and he saw the double whiff coming through, and bang, sends it through.
Great placement from Karshan to get their team a 1-goal lead with 30 seconds left on the clock. But can wheelchairs take it back? We'll see what happens, because they need at least one win, or else they'll have no momentum going into this. Wheelman gets a pop off the backboard. Is anyone there? No, no one's fast enough. Kuvasem now gets beat out by DCT. Thankfully, Wheelman was there in the backfield. Final 10 seconds. A pop coming up. Could this be an opportunity? A double commit coming out from the wheelchairs. Final 3 seconds. I think the Fusion are just gonna kill the ball. Oh, wait, actually, it gets popped up. Can this be opposite? Nope, triple commit coming out from the wheelchairs to end game 3 for Fusion. And they're in sweep territory right now.
Yeah, looking solid so far. And again, matching the score line from the last game as well. 2-1. Looking clean. I mean, really coming back and setting the tone for this game. And it's looking like, additionally, we're going to have a sub as well. Karshan, he's a little bit past his bedtime. Can't stay out this late. When you're that old, you just got to get back to the home. And sometimes you just got to rest up, you know? He stayed up super late. So, you know what? We got to applaud the effort coming out, doing work. Karshan having a great time tonight. And so is Fusion. They're coming out. They're making it happen. It's looking like we might get a wheelchair sub as well. Here we go. We're getting a sub coming from either side. And unfortunately, I mean, we can keep the Karshan spam going, but, you know, we'll just have to, in spirit, we'll have to Karshan spam.
Chat, I love this copy pasta. Keep it going. Happy 71st birthday to Karshan.
Yeah.
I hope he's had a great night tonight. I mean, obviously he has. He's won 3 games so far. As we see these substitutions. I believe we have Razor Elite going in for Fusion. And I don't know who's going in for Frosty coming in for the wheelchairs. So let's see if the substitution will work for the wheelchairs, or will Fusion show that they're dominant with all 4 of their members?
Yeah, let's see if everyone's got to get their brooms out, or if the wheelchairs can change up the pace, see if these subs can come out and start to pay dividends. Who is going to be the team with the super sub coming out starting strong, getting it down into the wheelchairs half, getting it down into the final corner? DCT trying to create that pressure, get it down towards mid. Super Sanic's going to be first, putting a shot on immediately, and Super Sanic is putting one on almost immediately, 15 seconds in.
I remember this guy last season, his team name was called Sonic, and it really fit his name, and I'm glad his speed just carries to the challenger team as he gets a goal in the first 15 seconds of the game. But now, opportunity on the other side, Vika tries to get center, but then again, nobody is there. You mentioned it again, and it's an open net. Razor Elite, no, it's off the post. Super Sanic will finish. And oh boy.
Oh, and the great pass comes through. You unfortunately can't see it on stream, but we got Razor hit with the great pass. You love to see it, a little bit of banter. The team is feeling good. Fusion is coming out, starting off strong, showing that, hey, you might not be Harry Potter, but you better have your brooms ready because the sweep is coming out, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, hold the phone, super sub Frosty, making me shut myself up. The caster curse coming through.
You just cursed it. You shouldn't have said anything.
What can you do? It's in the name, caster curse. Every time I have a conversation out loud, it ends up coming back to bite me. So let's see if the wheelchairs can continue to make that happen, or will DCT get another option down in towards mid? Razor trying to get it down. Super Sanic rushing in, but that's going to be all three, and it's going to be wheelchairs shutting me up and then some, tying us back up just past the 45-second mark.
This would have been even funnier if you said, if this is like perfect sweep territory, and then you said something, but thankfully it wasn't that embarrassing of a 3-0 loss for these first 3 games. Anyway, great pressure, great counterattacks coming out from the wheelchairs. This is the speed, this is the momentum they need. It looks like their super sub is kind of working out for them. They could drop down to Huvasem. Is it a pass back to the center? And no, it isn't. Frosty, the super sub coming out, gets one touch over to Huvasem maybe. Oh, it goes to the midfield, but no one was there for the middle. It goes over to the blue side with the no man's land. Huvasem gets kind of a fake over Super Sanic, and we're back to the back and forth that happened a lot in game 1. A good 50 in the air coming out. It goes over to the right wall for the blue side. Razor with the ceiling, probably going for a pass here. Just going in the net.
Oh my!
What?
The fake into the own goal. We'll be charitable. We'll call it a fake here on the top. Razor had this drawn up from the beginning of the game. He said coming into this one he was going to go for a ceiling shot fake, and he was able to make it happen. Up by 1 yet again. It's going to be Fusion continuing this streak, refusing to relent and trying to get the wheelchairs out of here. See if this continues. It's going to be Razor trying to get another one on, not able to do so. Big shutdown, so it's going to be Super Sanic trying to go for the catch, get a charitable. Good 50 there, not able to do so. DCT is, however, so it's going to be Razor in a foot race. Wins it cleanly. It's going to be a little outside the box, so it is going to be down to Vika, who's going to try and make something happen. The transition's looking clean. A pass opportunity, and there it is. Pass opportunity, and then some. Frosty puts it in.
70 miles an hour. What a play from Vika. Infield pass over to Frosty. He was just waiting there and slots into the bottom right corner. I'm dyslexic. As we have a 3-3 game with 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in the clock, and this seems kind of reminiscent of game number 1 with how many goals are going in the net. As a Frosty with another shot, and Fusion have the lead. Still a lot of time in the clock. A lot of time left in the clock with just under 3 minutes, but this is great momentum for the wheelchairs.
Yeah, super sub. I mean, Frosty is coming out here and making the difference. This is a high-scoring affair, but so far, wheelchairs a little bit the better, and really all of it's coming off the back of Frosty, who is just putting absolute work in right now. Shooting 100%, 3 for 3, and they're doing what they need to do to get this team onto the board, able to do it so far. Let's see if this is going to be another opportunity going down for the Fusion side. Collect the ball on the right side here, trying to make something happen. Weren't able to get past that last defender. Razor at midfield cleans it up. A passing opportunity down towards mid. This is going to be dangerous. It's going to be the orange able to streak back through. A little bit slow on that third man. So it is going to be a fight for the midfield possession for a brief moment. Big boom coming through. Gets past one, gets past two. Do they get past all three? Opportunity for going for the double. The big plays coming out, and DCT trying their hands at it as well, but it's going to be wayward and have to reset on that offensive press.
It really seems like, even though they're down one, Fusion just seem really comfortable in this game 4. They're just going for their mechanical plays. What a save coming out from Super Sonic, but if they want to sweep, they gotta get slightly out of their comfort zone. Good save coming out. I don't know how that didn't register as a save, but shot opportunity coming in from Vika, but no. DCT now has possession. Is he gonna go for a solo play or is he gonna pass? It goes over to the blue corner. Huvesem going off the backboard is a little bit weak though. There's a shot coming in! There's a follow-up! No! Vika was there to intercept, and now he has possession. He gets bumped by Super Saiyan, gets a possession for Fusion. More possession for Fusion coming out as it goes back to the blue half. Super Saiyan gets past one, tries to get in the middle, but Vika was right there. Good pop coming out, but it gets away from him. And now it gets over to Frosty, the super sub. He's been playing very well this game with the hat trick. And now it's just big 50 coming out. This 50 was huge for the turning point of this game. Now Razor to the blue half. A double commit coming out from wheelchairs, but thankfully it works out for them because they weren't able to get punished very quickly. Now it gets over to Razor. Goes shot off the backward. Is it going to be a save? No! Oh no! This shot goes way high for Super Sonic. And now Vika has possession. Going on the left wall. Just leaves it over just to Razor. He gets it over to his teammate. He gets cleared away by Huvesem. 30 seconds remaining. Fusion needs something if they want to sweep, or else wheelchairs will be happy that they have at least one win on this stream. Final 20 seconds. Frosty with the clear downfield. Tries to get a second touch, but no, DCT. Over to, still in the orange half though. This is, I wouldn't say neck and neck, just a lot of back and forth. Final 10 seconds. Pop going out to the middle.
Options. Oh,
Vika
too slow.
Vika with the long clear. The clock expires. Can there be a goal happening? Super Saiyan, no, he drops it down. Wheelchairs get one for the road. And that is the 4-game series, Crop.
Absolutely. Well done from wheelchairs to get one back on the board there. Way to clean up shop. Thought it was going to be a sweep, but no, indeed. So GG's from both teams. Well fought from wheelchairs to get one on the board. And GG's Fusion. 3-1 on the night so far. Looking good. But with